All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
South. Why, Tony. 19 Texas.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On play action, here's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Folk with a point after. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with a throw. Dumped off to his running back. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's the give to Irving. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, south.
Stroud off the play fake. Pass complete to Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Hey.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
11. All right.
From the 42. Brought in right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Now a give to Cook, running left. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
What's what?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now.
On the quick, right?
Now it's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
This is Cook on the handoff. He'll cobble together a yard there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Oh, right.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Commanders get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now Murray on the play fake. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Irving here from the gun. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Seahawks see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is complete to Schultz. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. They go play action here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Cook. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks are on the move here. Second down now, 7 to go.
Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, uno.
From the 32. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. Here's a give to Cook. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Cook calls it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This ball's cut by Palmer. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, Murray. Into the hands of Likely. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 44 here on second down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Why Tony? Nike taxi.
First down, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
Second down, looking for options. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw. Taken in by Likely. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Caught by Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Murray here on first down. Stays in the pocket. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He takes it himself, and he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They snap it to Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Full con now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Murray looking to throw. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Now Kyler. This finds Likely. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Completed to Flowers. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to the air, Murray. And he's got it for the touchdown, but while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Play action now, Murray. That's caught at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. And that's a Washington touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Commanders get it back to a 19-point deficit. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson with a return here. Returns looking good so far. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll run it with Cook. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
South.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying it left side with Cook. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
That pass complete to Irving. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete to London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now Murray on the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's on the move. He's keeping it again. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pressure coming, it's Murray. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Commanders 14. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. This is Cook. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
All right.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here. Now run by Cook. He's out in the clear. Past the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Situational football. You're running on 4th and short, and a lot of times these defenses are so concerned at the point of attack. But if you can get it to the 2nd level, it is easy to rip off a big chunk yardage run just like that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Stroud off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
11. Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Hey, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars. Uno, nine.
On play action, here's Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Commanders have some new life in the fourth. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
This ball's cut by Palmer. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. On the move, headed right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Escapes out to the left. Sideline throws reeled in by Likely. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. 1st and 10, Murray. Touchdown, Washington. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now, well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route.
And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Cook. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Punting unit out now. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that Georgetown